Liz wins.
Yeah, I got the easy job. Got the easy job.
Oh, well, night, guys. Thank you.
Yeah, nice.
See you later, chaps.
Thank you for joining me, as always.
Enjoyed that. It was good to be back.
Bonjour, everyone.
Bonjour.
Bonjour.
I say everyone. This is old school.
This is old school, yeah.
School podcast.
Oh yes.
It's it's just us now.
Just the three of us.
Well, sort of semi-old school, to be fair.
Yeah, because old school would just be used to, yeah.
Yeah. Back to number one, yeah.
Yeah.
Number two. Where did you join in, Taters?
4. I
That's
joined in at number 4.
That's when the viewers started going up.
That was it, yeah. So as soon as we got to Hogcast 4, we hit I think it went 8,000 views straight away. It's like that.
Did it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it did.
It did. It was a couple of hundred on 1, 2, and 3, and then it went straight to 8,000. I mean, I'm not saying it's me, but you know.
But you are kind of.
Yeah. Bit of modesty. Liz, you got your new background as well, your Space Lizard Command.
Yeah, nice. Man. Slowly evolving.
Getting there.
It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be some exciting things soon.
Yeah, look forward to it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. To be advised.
Yeah.
To be announced. So there's not a lot. What should we kick off with? Trailers or stuff that's actually come out?
Should we do House of Usher?
Go on. Go on. Yeah, obviously, Liz wants to kick off with that.
I'm just thinking because we've got a lot of trailers to get through.
Yeah.
And I think by the time we get through them, I think we're going to run out of energy. so yeah, no, House of Usher, man. Have you both seen it?
Oh yes,
seen it, yeah?
Definitely,
okay.
Yes.
Nice. How far did you get? Hog?
That was a binge.
Nice. How far did you get, Hog?
No, I'm only 2.5 episodes in.
Oh my
God.
Not for any other reason other than I will get round to it, but yeah, but I was enjoying it. It's pure Flanagan, to be fair.
Yeah,
absolutely,
100%. I think if I was being overly critical, I said to you earlier, Hog, I rate this show, and I think this show was absolutely awesome. If I was to be overly critical, the formatting of this show, in terms of every episode, someone's going to die, and that's not a spoiler alert for you, Hog. That it's set up like that, but the intrigue comes from how it happens and who goes in what order, etc. There's a lot of intrigue of how it happens, but I think the ultimate result of knowing that that's going to happen makes it a little bit predictable. Now, that's not that they do it really, really well, and a lesser show would have made it boring, but they made it very, very interesting, and they made it work. But based off of that tiny little criticism, I wouldn't say it's better than Midnight Mass, but I put it on par with Hill House. And Hill House for me is the second of Flanagan's work underneath Midnight Mass. At first I was very wary of it being set in the modern era, but as we said before, Edgar Allan Poe's work, you're adapting it back in time, like Gothic times. But actually, watching the show, it works really, really nicely.
Yeah.
It flows really nice. It's got a nice tempo. Some of the stuff, I mean, the chimpanzee bit, which you haven't quite seen yet, but I keep saying about this chimpanzee bit, it's freaky, it's funny, it's just weird as hell.
It is.
The performances are spot on as always. Mark Hamill, really, really enjoyed his performance in it. I thought he'd done really, really well.
Great character. Character.
Really, really good character. I like how they tied in. They sort of used the Edgar Allan Poe works as a jump off point. So we start here, but we're going to jump off and expand on everything. We're just going to have little elements dropped in all over the place. really, really well. And the final episode was absolutely incredible. I loved that final episode. It finished strong.
Yeah.
At no point did it feel like there was filler, to be honest, from my point of view. I don't know the actress's name, the one that plays the oldest daughter, the one that's doing the fitness company.
Yeah.
She was in Midnight Mass as well, was the crazy like nun woman.
Yeah.
She delivered really, really well. Overall, very, very strong. A good 8, 9 out of 10. Doesn't beat Midnight Mass, but is on par with Hill House. He gets everything in there.
He
gets
does.
he gets everything in there.
He did not miss a beat on that one. It was very good.
And yeah, I just thought top notch, good job, and my trust in Flanagan remains. The Midnight Club was a bit of a doozy, a bit of a hang on a minute, what's he doing here? But if you look at his main works, or especially with the Netflix shows, this stands up. I think it honoured some of Edgar Allan Poe's work.
Midnight Club was the teen drama, wasn't it?
Yeah, the teen one.
It didn't quite hit the way it
didn't quite hit the marker. But like I say, in this, smashed it. Absolutely smashed it. I can't say enough good things about it. I mean, what do you think?
Well, I've got my one criticism. I'm enjoying it. I've got to admit, I love the fact that he likes working with the same team again.
Yeah.
All the same actors, and the same as American Horror Story. But I've got the same criticism of American Horror Story as I have of Flanagan's stuff. It's when you use the same team of actors for all your different series, and they're all different characters and all the rest of it. You know they can do the job. That's all fine. But the fact that you've seen them in different roles, the fact that you know that they might as well all be film stars, the fact that you know you've seen them before in different roles means that you're reminded constantly that they're acting.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, no, I know what you mean.
I get that. I get that.
That's only my tiny because Flanagan is top notch, and I know I'm only 2.5 episodes through, but I am enjoying it. But as I'm watching them, I can't help. I know why he's doing it, because they are a great collection of actors, and I assume he's using the same crew. You know,
pretty much from as far as I can tell, pretty much he's using the same crew.
Yeah.
But, my God, did I take you out of it when you know that's the bloke that played? You look at him, oh, that's the bloke from Hill House, and that's the first one he ever done. And
you have that all the time, don't you? When you're watching a movie and then you see an actor and it's like, what do I know that person from?
Yeah.
And then you've got to Google it and then you find it and it's like, oh.
I mean, that is sometimes the beauty of a horror thriller genre film, is that actually sometimes it's to the detriment of the film when you've got a named actor in there. It's one of the only films where that's the case, because when it's all unknowns, you can't tell what's going to happen to people. Whereas if you've got a named actor or actress in the lead role, you pretty much know they're going to survive at least until the end. Do you know what I mean? Like, unless they do a complete U-turn and try and like shift it really, really quickly, and like kill them off in the opening scene, you pretty much know that they're going to be the one that you're going to be following. So I kind of get what Hogg's saying, but I think Flanagan makes it work well, and the fact that the cast play completely different characters each time, like the sheriff from Midnight Mass.
Yeah.
In this one, is just the drugged up party boy. it's who likes to play games. Like I think they do really well with it. The only one that kind of plays a similar character is Carla. I can't pronounce her surname. She's the mum in she's the mum in Haunting of Hill House, and she plays the Raven in this all the way through. I think she absolutely smashes it.
Yeah. She really
each time. She does really well, and she kind of plays a similar character. She's almost always the ghost or or something, isn't she?
Like, in American Horror Story, who was the old actress?
Kathy Burke.
No, older than that.
You had Jessica
Yes, Jessica
Jessica Landridge,
Lang. Jessica Lang.
Lang, yeah. Yeah, you had her and Sarah Paulson, Evan Peters. They all smash it each time.
Jessica Lang was the anchor
Mm.
in every series that, and I really did it. And again, I thought they always did something bold,
Yeah,
and
Mm.
it's like, was it the third series that was called The Coven with the witches?
yes.
And so many people were down on that. Like, so many people.
Yeah, I was as well, to be fair.
You know, it was like everyone's least favourite. But I've got to say, I still enjoyed it. I enjoyed that racist kind of. That was Kathy Bates. Kathy
Who's
Bates.
Kathy Burke?
Kathy Burke is
Look, it's Kevin and Perry, isn't it? It's Bert and Kevin and Perry.
hello, Mrs. Hello, Mrs. Patterson.
Yeah, Kathy
Kathy
Bates.
Bates. Yeah, Kathy Bates. Yeah.
Kathy.
When she goes to, when Kevin and Perry go to see Oasis, hey.
That's it.
You know what I'm saying? You know,
That's
Are
funny.
we doing a Kevin and Perry review now, are we?
Yeah, might as well.
This is a quick segue into Kevin and Perry.
a retrospective review. Only because Liz has brought it.
What, Liz?
Fuck. Yeah, all good. Just choked on me beer.
Happy birthday.
That definitely would have changed the tone.
They would have done big time.
And it was with Harry Enfield as well, wasn't it? I like cake. What was it? Not the fuckwits. What were they called?
Oh, I can't remember. I know the one you're talking about. I can't remember.
Oh, Harry Enfield, Kathy Burke. They were the. Anyway, we
Yeah.
digress.
We're digressing.
It's quite a bit.
What did you think, Taters?
Oh, no, it was really good. I really did enjoy it. Yeah, really did enjoy it. Considering it's not really my genre, as you know, I'm not really into things like that. It definitely pulled me in.
Nice.
You know, I like the Edgar Allan Poe stories anyway, so it was just like it was really easy to follow from that point of view. So no, I was surprised because I watched that first episode and I kind of not sure. By episode 2, yeah, it was there. I was in. It was like, no, I'm good with this, and then I went all the way through.
I mean, the only other slight criticism, and this isn't a criticism of the show in itself, but in terms of Flanagan moving forwards, a concern to be raised is, so Hill House was an all-out horror, family related. It was a ghost story, very family related, of how, you know, this Hill House has drawn the kids back and it's haunting them, taking them out one by one.
Yeah.
Bly Manor was a love story. Midnight Mass was very, you could tell Flanagan as a writer wanted to get something off his chest about religion. You could tell he wanted to get something off his chest about it. And Midnight Mass, as much as I praise that, he just about walked that line of going too far.
Yeah.
Because he could have gone too far, but he didn't. He done it very, very well. And it's the best work he's ever done. In this one, you can kind of tell he's got something to get off his chest in terms of Big Pharma and the pharmaceutical companies.
Yeah.
You can tell he's got something to get off his chest regarding that. And he does it very, very well, but he walks that line where if he'd done any more, he would go too far.
That's the thing. It wasn't too far.
It wasn't, but he's done it twice now. In his last 2 works, he's walked that line. My warning to him would be either just tell good stories, but if you want to get something off your chest, never go too far, because what could happen is that next time he goes too far and it ruins the whole thing.
Yeah.
With whatever he wants to get off his chest. And I think that's a concern.
I think that's why I like Midnight Mass so much, because of the religious aspect of it. The discussion.
Yeah.
You know, the questions raised about religion and
Is he anti-religion?
No,
No, it's not. No.
I wouldn't say it is. I would say it's
I've never
I would
watched
say
it.
I would say it balances it very well because it's a very devout Christian island,
Hmm,
but it offers you the atheist perspective, and
right.
it also offers you the Muslim perspective.
Hmm.
It does it all very, very well. They've all got their beliefs. No one's portrayed as being wrong. The only thing with Midnight Mass is the whole point of the story is that someone's misinterpreted something,
Right.
which you need to watch it. But I
Yeah.
mean, we're quite
But
far
after
away
this,
down the line.
I have sort of like gone through my watch list and added a few bits in. So yeah,
Yeah,
I
Midnight
will
Mass is
get
one I
around to it.
recommend.
Hmm.
Midnight Mass is one I definitely recommend.
No, I mean, I think I'm going to have a bit of time because we've got all that gap now from the actors' strike. So
Oh, we've
there's,
got,
there's going to be a
Yeah.
bit of time to catch up with stuff that I've
Yeah, definitely, definitely,
not that I want to talk about the actors' strike. That's,
so in complete contrast.
Yeah.
To that, we've got Loki.
I've not. I think I've watched maybe a quarter of the first episode, so I've got no.
Do you know what that says a lot, though, guys?
I've just got.
Yeah,
That says a lot from the blokes that used to go to the midnight screenings of
Yeah.
the Marvel movies to
yeah,
the excitement we had when the trailers dropped for One Division. There was 3 trailers, weren't there? One Division, Falcon and Winter Soldier.
Yeah.
Third one. There was 3 of them, weren't there? Oh, I think it might have been a Star Wars trailer, actually. Do you remember when it was all...
yeah. It was the announcements, wasn't it? It was the announcements that we was all excited for.
I think it might have been Kobe, mightn't it?
Yeah, because I remember saying the top 2 that I was looking forward to was Falcon and Winter Soldier and Kenobi.
Yeah.
Look how that turned out.
Oh yes, you got it. You got it, didn't you? From
Yeah,
honest, you got it, Liz.
big time, mate. I'm still sore.
But that has been a struggle.
Hmm.
Yeah,
As much as did you 2 go as far as She-Hulk?
yeah. What's She-Hulk?
Yeah.
She-Hulk.
Yeah.
Yeah, She-Hulk
So
was.
you could laugh at it. You could laugh at it on a weekly basis. You tune in and you know what you're going to get.
Yeah.
And you would just go,
before this, the only 2 that I hadn't, in terms of films, that's another thing. But in terms of Disney Plus shows, the only ones I hadn't seen was Secret Invasion,
Oh.
Miss Marvel, and now Loki season 2.
Hmm.
I didn't see Wakanda Forever. I didn't see. There's a couple of films I haven't seen because I just couldn't be bothered with it anymore. And Loki season 1 annoyed me so much. I couldn't go back to season 2. I think I'd explode.
I tried. I sat down and I put season 2 on, and the first little thing that pulled my attention away, that was it. I was gone. It was just like there was. Yeah, that was it. And it didn't even have to be a big thing. It was just could have been the postman at the door, and it was I'll start again some other time.
Come on, Hog. Wait, well, is it as bad as what we're thinking it is? What's going on?
Yeah. Yes, I can't. Just do not waste your time. I've done reviews of it weekly up to episode 3. But you know how, like, with a...
Where are they now? Is it done?
Yeah, I think.
Oh, right, it's finished. Right, okay.
Episode 6, I think, and it was the finale.
Right. Gotcha.
I did try. It is so dull. Honestly, I can't.
So up to where you watch,
because of my background of reviewing all this stuff and saying the walking and talking and all that. But honestly, it's this the next level. It's the next generation of this.
So up to where you've watched, so episode 1 to 3 you watched? What's the story so far in 3 episodes?
The time strands. Basically, the time strands allow any character to do anything anywhere.
So nobody dies. Nobody. Awesome. So free reign. Do what you like. No consequences.
And in the early episodes, they tie the pseudoscience to make the time travel aspect of it work.
Right.
In series 1, they kind of used it, but didn't rely on it.
Yeah.
Series 2.
How they lean on it.
Oh God. Lean on it, lean into it,
Yeah.
rely on it, need it.
Ingest it.
You just swallow it.
Yeah.
Gag on it, gag on it. They're literally cupping the balls.
I didn't think we went there. I didn't think we went there.
No, we're going there.
Oh, we're going there, right? Okay. All right.
It is. Oh, it is.
Is Loki being destroyed as a character even further from season 1?
No, having said that, no. What they did that in series 1. So Loki is gone.
So just a broken mess now.
He's not.
What is
much
he?
of anything. He's not much of anything. None of the characters he was are very strong.
Does he have agency in his own show?
He's got magic.
Oh, okay.
In series 2, he gets his magic back, so he can do little green balls of magic. There's an episode. So it hasn't got the collar on.
What does he do with his little green balls? I really want to know.
Oh, he makes someone freeze frame.
Right. Okay. Oh, wow. We do that.
Honestly,
We don't need green balls.
I know. Honestly, he gets his magic back. The Norse of mischief.
Of mischief.
And that's the big thing. But if you
Is he the main character?
detach yourself, yeah. No, to be fair, in series 2, yeah, he is. He's in everything. Like they have hung series 2 around him, not of female Loki or all the criticism.
Alligator Loki.
Alligator Loki. That no.
Richard E.
We're
Grant
all
Loki.
Loki.
Richard E. Grant or Kang or in series 2, no. Him and no,
Wilson.
yeah. It's like a
The
little
nose.
we don't go there. What's going on in the Middle East?
No. that was a stretch.
That's what she said. If you can get over the fact, if you don't view it as Loki, if this was Doctor Who, then maybe it would kind of work. But even then, if it wasn't a character called Loki that we didn't know
Yeah.
from the Marvel universe, that's what I'm trying to get at. If this was
Yeah.
just, he was called John,
Yeah.
right? And it was his time travel adventures with John and Nose Job.
Yeah.
But even then,
Bear with me, chaps.
pseudoscience and the time travel excuses they make.
Yeah, and that's the thing. How far is he going? Because it's all time travel, and it's obviously going back and forth, back and forth. From season 1.
I haven't got a clue what's going on.
Yeah, I mean, from season 1, I mean, I know how it sort of ended, and he killed Kang, but Kang's in this as well, isn't he?
Yeah,
There's another Kang. I mean, in terms of building up,
he's overacting badly.
but in terms of building up, despite the actor, in terms of building up I've got 2 issues. One, you're building up your big bad. Remember Thanos when he came in and he kicked the shit out of the Hulk and murdered Loki at the beginning of Infinity War?
Yeah.
And it'd been hinted at, and you'd seen little clips of him, and that's your big bad, isn't it?
Yeah.
He's been killed in Loki season 1. He was killed or defeated in Ant-Man, the last Ant-Man film.
Yeah.
You've already defeated him twice.
Yeah.
Like what?
But isn't the point of Kang is that there's like millions of them?
But there's millions of everyone.
Well,
So,
yeah, I know that.
so if they just contacted every single universe and gone to those Avengers in that universe, oh, by the way, kill Kang. He's done that, isn't he?
They're making him too clever and too cool for school.
Right.
Yeah, and I don't get it. And how come when we have alternate universes of, say, for example, Spider-Man, You've got Tobey Maguire, Andrew Garfield. All the different versions are played by different actors, yet Kang's all played by the same bloke.
Yeah.
It just doesn't make it straight away. They've tied themselves in.
Spider-Man had a bigger
knots.
budget.
Yeah. They've just tied themselves in knots, though, haven't they?
The budgets on these Disney minor shows, bloody hell, like.
Didn't say it's come out that said
I think
that,
that's just for tax write-off purposes. That's what that is.
Didn't
Let's
somebody-
say we spent 250 million. We won't tell them
Yeah.
it was 250 million yen.
There's 8 hairdressers in every series, I've noticed.
Wasn't that with She-Hulk? It was 250 million to make that pile of shit.
Between 100 budgets on these shows are between 150 and 200 odd million.
Now, bearing in mind, okay, Game of Thrones, the final season was dog shit,
Yeah.
but Game of Thrones didn't cost that much
No, nor did
per season.
House of
Yeah,
Dragon.
but if
Yeah.
Game of Thrones did cost that much, how many episodes do they have?
Very short amount.
No, in Game of Thrones, I'm talking about.
What
No,
over the
Episodes
over
in
the
Game
whole?
of Thrones.
10, 8 or 10.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They've got like 10, 12 episodes. You
Yeah.
could kind of make an argument for 200 million. Yeah, with
I-
six episodes.
And the scale of Game of Thrones as
all
well.
on the screen. Whereas
Yeah.
something like Secret Invasion with 3 or 4 people,
And his little light.
like, oh my God, we're in Russia, are we? You got some Americans in Parker coats pretending they're cold. I mean, it was absolutely.
And the Kremlin on the green screen.
Oh yeah,
And it's and I'm not being funny. It's not getting any better for him. You got Loki that's bombing on Disney Plus. The Marvels was released today. Who cares?
Oh,
about
did
the
that come out
Marvels?
today? Did it?
Come
Yeah,
out
today.
today. I was planning on going to see it.
What happened?
I just thought, I'm
Oh,
gonna,
no,
I just thought
I'm all right.
I'm going to live my life.
Yeah.
From some of the
Video view
not worth it.
isn't worth 2 hours of my life. Like by the time you get there, I know I'm going to have some popcorn and I'm going to have a beer.
So a lot of the early
Half
reviews
hour.
are very scathing. A lot of the early reviews, I haven't heard one good thing about it.
Well, again,
So
it's
far.
another one. It's another one of those movies, isn't it? It flopped at how many test screenings, and they've rewritten it and reshot it and rewritten it and reshot it, and it's just a mess.
It's going to be a mess, and
It's not going to be coherent at all.
one of the reviews that I saw said that you can tell that the actual original cut was actually a lot longer because it just jumps all over the place. It's that there's no consistency to it.
I
It's
bet
just
that
all
was
over the place.
2.5 hours. I bet that was 2.5 hours just to
Mm.
tell you that.
But I mean, this movie was doomed from the get go. I mean, you've got Captain Marvel, who at the time when she was introduced at the peak of the MCU. She was shoehorned in between Infinity War and Endgame at the peak.
Yeah.
Reduced to basically a cameo in Endgame,
Mhm.
and ever since then has purely been cameos. A lot of people don't like Brie Larson for whatever their reasons are. It's down to them, whatever they don't like about her.
You say cameo, but she saves the day.
Well, she does. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But it's a cameo, isn't it? She's not there. She's not there for 99% of the film. She comes in, flies through a ship, and then bye.
She's the bestest ever.
You've got all that happening, and then they go, right, we're not going to do Captain Marvel 2. We're going to reduce her to an ensemble, and it'll be the Marvels.
Yeah.
And then, so for this show to work, they're relying on you. For this film to work, they're relying on you and watching WandaVision to get Monica Rambeau's story. They're relying on you to watch Miss Marvel.
Yeah.
To understand that story, and obviously the rest of the MCU. This film is doomed from day one.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Day one. And then to top it all off, and I think the timing of this, and I only thought about this earlier, they finally release it. No one really, it's almost what they've just got to release and just get out there just to get rid of it.
Yeah.
Because they've been delaying it. They're about to release it. Then 2 weeks prior, South Park come out with Pandaverse.
Yeah.
No, I was literally, as you was waffling, I was thinking, make it a chick and make it gay.
Yeah. And lame.
And lame.
Make her gay and lame.
But do you know?
But I wonder how much damage. I wonder how much damage of those few that were actually going to go and see it, and they weren't just going to see it to rip it one or do a YouTube review. Actual people that were going to watch it. I wonder how much damage that Pandaverse has actually done now.
I doubt. To be honest with you, the people that were probably going to go and see that probably still will go and see that.
Yeah, definitely.
Regardless of Pandaverse.
It's an interesting thought, though, isn't it? Like,
no, I know what you mean. I know what you mean. It's just like for normal people and sensible people, it'd just be like there's even more reason not to go. But for the people that are fans of Brie Larson and the other two girls, they're just going to go anyway.
And I don't know when Ms. Marvel come out. Was it CW or it wasn't CW? Was it Ms. Marvel?
Ms. Marvel? No, it was Disney Plus.
Dismal.
Yeah,
it kind of went under the radar a little bit. But
it was the worst viewed of all the Disney Plus shows.
It was, but do you know what? I don't know if either of you remember at the time, and I did. I think I might have told you both in secret that it wasn't that bad. We weren't the audience when I watched it. I just realised with that one episode, and I think it was when I first started doing YouTube videos, and I thought, right, I'm going to rip the shit out of this. I'm going to watch it. I'm going to do it. Like I've just done Kenobi. I've done him. I'm going to do Ms. Marvel. Right. So I watched this. I watched the first episode, but I've got to say, I first of all, my age group wasn't the audience. I don't know who they was aiming at, but I might regret saying this, but I think they did a decent job of that first episode of aiming it at
objectively. Objectively, what you're saying is objectively they've done a good job, but it's just not for any of us.
No, it isn't. They aimed it squarely at some kind of pre-teen audience.
Yeah.
I don't know why they would do that. But I've got to say, I don't think the characters were great. Like the guy that liked Kamala Khan, is it? Ms. Marvel, Kamala Khan, the guy at high school and all about it was just that. It was just, and I thought they did it. I thought they'd done a decent. I thought they did do a decent job. When everyone weighed in on it, weighing in on I don't know. It's like wading in on the new series of Barney. Objectively, I don't believe the other series 14 of Barney isn't really going where I thought.
Well, the other issue is as well is from looking at some of the early reviews of it.
What, Barney?
No,
oh, right. Sorry,
the Marvel.
I just wanted to establish.
It's the same plot shit. It's the whole. All of reality is at stake.
Yeah,
again. Like it just falls flat now, doesn't it? Just falls flat.
It's the same story over and over again. Here's a person that didn't know they could have powers. They have powers, and they're the best at using them ever.
We're back in a second. I'm just grabbing a beer. All right. 2 secs.
But weirdly, the reviews I have been watching are saying that the actress that does Ms. Marvel, is the one that is all right
in the movie.
Yeah,
right.
Is the character?
I can believe that though. I can believe that.
I watched one review that basically, because obviously I haven't seen it. None of us have seen it, but they're saying that she actually seems to be enjoying herself. Like it's a character that is embracing.
Yeah.
And I said that in
and that'll help.
Yeah. Well, you've got to. I forget the last thing. One of the last things I was reviewing where I said, it was One Piece.
Yes. Right? All the characters. Yeah.
What everyone involved did was embrace the ridiculous madness, insanity of the story. They owned it, which is where with Marvel and Star Wars, it's almost like they start from a place where they're embarrassed.
Mm.
And they've got to explain,
Yeah.
or why. It's almost like it's all awkward from the beginning. Like, oh, why should this be a white male superhero, or why should this be, if it's Star Wars, why should this be here and existing without introducing a diverse, make it female, make it gay.
And lame.
Oh, but with One Piece, they just went, oh yeah,
we're going to enjoy this. Yeah,
this is what we are. This is look at us. But I think with One Piece, the glorious thing about it was that they could bring all the inclusion and diversity you ever want, because
absolutely.
They just went, go on then, here we go, la la.
But they were already there from the source material as well, so it's you're not breaking any rules. You're not. It's absolutely fine, and yeah, I loved One Piece. I loved One Piece.
So the next one that I think introduces the requisite amount of inclusion and diversity is Planet of the Apes.
Yeah. Yeah.
I didn't expect that silence.
We're just giving a moment for the audience to make their own judgments.
Because you can have monkeys of any religion.
Exactly.
I don't know if there's any albino monkeys.
I'm sure there are.
I just think, looking on that trailer,
it was a good trailer.
It was.
Do you think?
Yeah. Oh,
I did.
Yeah.
No. See, I like the latest trilogy. I do like that latest trilogy of Planet of the Apes. But this, I don't know. I don't know whether it's because I know subliminally Disney are involved. I don't know. It just seemed.
Yeah.
No, I just wasn't captivated by it. I don't know what it was about it. I just wasn't captivated by it. It was a very blah trailer, like very meh.
It looked very similar. It looked very similar to the trilogy they recently done in terms of the style of it. But I actually thought it was a follow-on.
Yeah. Is it though? That's what I'm confused about.
I don't know. I didn't get enough from the trailer to establish that.
Is it a follow-on from the latest trilogy? Is it number 4 in the series?
I'm going to go all taters now.
Go on.
You know, like when Taters kicks off with the Star Wars lore and...
Go on.
And basically, this one, if you remember the original film with Charlton Heston.
Yes.
The Statue of Liberty, and he's back on Earth, but all he's done is travel through time, not space.
Yeah.
And that was taken from the original book. I'm trying to remember the author's name now, but I can't. But anyway, that was the original book. So they travel through time, not space, and they land on Earth in the future.
Mm-hmm.
This film was very reminiscent of that original film. But this is where I'm going taters and Star Wars with it all, because I've got all that preloaded.
Yes.
I've got all that preloaded excitement. I'm watching this 1.5-minute trailer. So what Liz is saying is, I don't get it. That's what you're saying is, oh, well, there's, and it's Nova, like the girl in it, the woman that they're showing you in the trailer is Nova from, I think that's her name, from the original film, from the original book, which is the woman that the astronaut Charlton Heston falls in love with. It's kind of all tying round. So it's not until now, Liz, you're saying that I'm thinking, yeah, do you know what? I'm probably getting overexcited about that.
See, I like I say, I remember watching. I have watched as a kid the original Planet of the Apes, and I've also watched a crappy Mark Wahlberg one back in the day as well.
Wasn't that was naughty? And Tim Burton as well.
I know.
That's
And
the
then
worst film he's ever done. Bless him.
and then the latest trilogy. The latest trilogy, I would say, are the ones I enjoyed the most controversially, because I've watched them when I'm older,
Oh no,
and I'm immersed in that trilogy.
yeah.
With this one, I didn't know if it was a continuation, a reboot. I wasn't quite sure, and I just subliminally know Disney are involved.
See, I thought it was I thought it was a continuation. I looked at it as, oh, this is the next one. It looked like that to me.
If they're going to make it work, and again, I'm going all kind of
and
nerdy,
and
that would
just quickly,
that would have to be a massive time jump to have that. To have that to be,
it would be.
If
it would be a massive time jump.
If they're going to loop it around, but they don't allude to any astronauts landing on Earth, do they?
No, and they don't refer to Caesar. They don't.
And the other thing I would mention as well is when was the last one of the trilogy released? You're talking a good 8 years ago, at least.
Yeah, at least.
Yeah.
Right.
Easy.
That trailer, the CGI of the apes, looks worse than that trilogy.
No,
it does. It looks worse than that trilogy.
Yes, that's the teaser trailer.
Yeah, but compare it to Caesar and the.
Oh no, I'm with you. Yeah,
and that trilogy, that trailer, the CGI was worse. You'd expect it to be advanced. It's worse. It's been made on the cheap.
I was all right with it, unless because I was watching it on a laptop on my phone.
Because it's related to Disney and they ain't got any money left. So that's why they're making them cheap.
Most likely, yeah. Most likely.
So,
all the new announcements that
I was expecting the original master to come out from the original film.
But any new announcement from Disney, Disney, whether it's Marvel or Star Wars,
you take it with a pinch of salt at the moment. Yeah,
more than a pinch of salt.
Yeah,
they haven't got the money. Everything's pushed back. I mean, now that actor strike is sorted out, they're probably thinking, "Oh shit!" Now what?
Even now, they're still saying tentatively.
If you noticed how far back everything has been pushed,
yeah.
Even like the Daredevil TV series. That I mean, that's pushed back, a whole year. So they've got the new, which I'm happy about. They've actually got a showrunner, which is good, and he's the guy that did the Punisher,
Netflix Punisher. Yeah,
good,
loving it. That's got to be good news. That's got to be good news. And then you look at the Echo trailer.
Yeah,
very, very. I mean, that's as violent. It's as violent. It's as visceral as you want.
Yeah,
I had to call you about that to make sure I was watching the same trailer.
Yeah.
I didn't believe that was the real trailer.
Is it a fan-made trailer, like clips from Daredevil, Netflix, Kingpin?
Yeah, I just didn't really. It just didn't seem, in terms of tone, that felt like Netflix.
Yeah.
It didn't feel like Disney in terms of tone, and I was very surprised about that. Especially the last time we saw Echo and old Kingpin was in the fucking Hawkeye show. The Hawkeye Christmas special was what we last saw him in. I was very surprised to see it done like this, and it felt like a Netflix trailer.
Yeah,
I was very surprised, and I don't trust it. It's almost, from that trailer, it looks too good to be true.
Too good to be true. Yeah, I knew. I was just thinking that
it's one of those things. They're giving you all the bits in the trailer that they cut out of the movie or the series in this case.
Well, the fact that we got blood splatter in the trailer.
Yeah,
do you know what I mean? And just like it looks shit hot, to be fair. And I'm very surprised. I don't. My mind's not computing with.
I'm wondering how that's gone down. I'm wondering how the fan reaction has gone down with Disney. I wonder if they're sort of like, oh, actually, we're onto something.
Yeah, I think it's got to be positive. I
hope it is. I hope it is.
It not be positive because us three are, with our eyes, we are seeing, and we are recognising that that could be a HBO Max or
Yeah.
Netflix series.
Well, yeah, Netflix
But
one version.
hold on, this is dismal.
It's-
But- So at least someone. The good news is this the turning point? Like where they've sacked off everyone on the Daredevil TV series. I don't know what they've done with this Echo.
Yeah, but with Daredevil, it's still not going to be good enough, man.
Are these the turning points? Are we seeing, like the oil tank?
Okay.
You know that old analogy where it takes a long, long time for an oil tank
Yeah, to turn. Yeah.
Mm.
turn around. And that is the same with a corporation making crap content. Like
Yeah.
being on a very, very tunnel visioned choices they've made.
And hasn't Feige gone as well now, from what I'm reading?
Not that I
Feige's
know
gone, or
of.
he's going. He's leaving Marvel, going over to Star Wars.
What?
Mate,
Oh
You
God!
not read that?
but
No.
what I think is the do you remember when you used to watch the TV series? And I'm a geeky old hog, so you must forgive me because I'm gonna go back in time now.
Columbo.
70s, early 80s. And what was it? It wasn't Hanna-Barbera, that was the cartoons.
Yeah.
But who was the guys and girls that did Battlestar Galactica and $6 Million Man and what were the names? What was the producers' names that you would see? Glenn Larson, was it?
Has the $6 million man been adjusted for inflation?
Yes, he's now 10. He's now $1 billion. He's now
$1 billion.
He's now one quadrillion dollar man.
I mean, just
No,
touching on Daredevil a
what I'm
second.
trying to get at is the Feiges of this world back in the day would have been up there, top floor. Yeah, you sort out advertising, you sort out who we talk to for franchising and whatever, sell t-shirts and shareholders and all that. And in the middle, you'd have the guys and girls that would need to mold these projects into a money-making,
Yes,
sustainable project. Incredible Hulk TV series was just The Fugitive. There was not the film with Harrison Ford, but before that, there was a series called The Fugitive. And it was all about him. Every week, he'd be in a different location. He'd get involved in a different bit of trouble. He'd always get in trouble every week.
Did he have two arms?
Yeah. No, he had two arms, but he was always a one-armed man.
just double checking. And I just had a quick look. It's Harve Bennett. Is that who you're thinking of? Executive producer on $6 Million Man.
No.
Harve Bennett, and the producer was Kenneth Johnson. No.
What, the TV show?
Yeah.
No, it was bigger than it was. The names at the end of the show, like even Star Trek and stuff like that. You'd have the name, but Gene Roddenberry would be the producer, but you'd have the names at the end of
no idea.
That's all I'm getting.
That's not important. What I'm trying to get.
Okay, all right.
Feige is that one, and all his colleagues. They're the ones up there that sort all that shit out, but do not worry yourself with the creative stuff. You delegate to your creative talent to make it work. But I think what's wrong is your Kathleen Kennedys and your Feiges now. They're interfering.
They're interfering, and
they are interfering.
I mean, my main concern.
It's not
my main concern with Daredevil.
They're not directors, they're not creatives, they're just producers, and they needed Feige particularly needed what's his name, Favreau, Iron Man, right at the beginning, and then the Russos.
Yeah.
Without that creative talent, Feige, and it is glaringly obvious that when that talent walked away
Yeah.
to pastures new,
Nothing.
Yeah.
And
you've
and the
got-
thing is with this Echo trailer, it's very well put together trailer. It does give you that glimmer of hope, but I still don't trust it. Now,
no, we can't.
and even if it is good, when we actually watch it and we do go, oh, bloody hell, it's actually all right. When it comes to Daredevil, I still state that show is doomed no matter what. Even if it is really, really good, it's still not going to be the Netflix one. The one that it's not going to be season 4 that we deserved and should have had and should have got. It's not going to be that. So anything we get, no matter how good it is going to be subpar to what we should have got. And I think for me, that's the sort of underlying factor of this, is that all you had to do was Daredevil season 4.
Yeah.
Get old Karen Page back, get old Foggy back, get everyone back. Don't recast Vanessa. That actress that played Vanessa was awesome. They've recast Vanessa.
It sounds like
it's just an absolute mess.
You've been hurt so much, Liz, that you've already got your
I got the space shields up. I got lasers targeted.
You don't want to be hurt again.
No, I don't.
No, I don't. I know.
No.
Don't hurt me, Dismal.
Yeah,
it's as simple as that.
Well, you can't hurt me again.
But the fact that it's either arrogance or ignorance. The fact that they're continuing and they've gone, okay, Daredevil's shit at the moment. Let's sack everyone. Let's hire a new team. Let's hire a showrunner. Okay, but you're still not doing what everyone wants you to do.
And you imagine after everything Marvel TV, Dismal TV have done, right? Imagine how bad it must have been for Feige to turn around and say, "This is so shit.
Yeah,
we need to do it different." How bad?
Yeah.
But right, so have they actually started the reshooting and already carried on?
No, they've sacked everyone. They've hired a new team.
I know they sacked everybody, but no one's moving forward yet.
No, because of all the strikes.
Right, so we could have then, if the reaction off the back of this Echo trailer goes the right way, that it does sort of push them towards, let's give them season 4.
Well, the two directors, so the showrunner off of Netflix, Punisher.
Yeah.
Awesome. The directors that they've got on board, they're a team up. They're a double.
Yeah.
And they have done 2 episodes of Loki.
Right.
Series 2. And 2 episodes of another Marvel TV series.
It's Marvel.
Right.
But
they've got the showrunner over them.
But what is you have got, that's my main focus. And I don't think any of these Marvel shows have fallen down too much. Well, Secret Invasion did with directing, so did She-Hulk. But the Loki series 2 is just boring. It is as dull as dishwater.
Yeah, so it's not necessarily bad directing. It was just bad writing.
It
was just dismal.
6 episodes. Yeah, 6 episodes that you could have. That element of the story you could have got away with in 2.
Yeah.
A bit like what we were saying about Ahsoka, where we want to see Thrawn back, but how good would it have been? Episode 3, Thrawn's back. Here I'm going to fuck you up. I'm back. And then, oh my God, how are they going to get back and sort him out and blah, blah. That's a story. That's a story arc. That's your main villain. Just Thrawn is back, and you've got old Balin and all the rest of it, and old Blondie, and with him, and but they can't. I don't know what it is. So what I'm trying to, I think what I'm trying to get at is the 2 directors on Daredevil, and I am trying to remain optimistic. I really, really am, because I really want it to work, because he's my favorite character. He is my favorite Marvel character. My second one is Captain America, Winter Soldier. For me, I will hold that up. Everything beyond that, you know, giving the shield away to anyone else. No, that's not Steve Rogers. No, don't bother me with any of that. Do that new film.
Yeah, but I'm not interested.
No, do it. What's it called? The new film they've done?
Not Captain America.
Yeah, called not Captain. But it just doesn't,
Nah,
because all you're
it
doing
doesn't work.
You're just changing out the character. That's all you've done.
Yeah.
The latest Punisher comic that I've just reviewed.
Yeah, that doesn't look good at all, man.
It isn't
I'm not gonna lie.
Castle. They've done a good job of putting a character seeking revenge for the murder of his family, right?
Yeah.
And he's ex-Shield, which is good. There's a lot of good stuff in there, right?
Yeah.
A lot of good stuff. But why call it the Punisher?
Yeah, it's just
if this is a mini series where this Shield Garrison, his name is, I forget his first name, Sean or whatever, John, Bob, whatever it is, Bob Garrison, and he's an ex-Shield operative.
That's not Frank.
No, it's not Frank.
That's not Frank Castle at all. Exactly.
And
see, I'd be out of that straight away, just from the fact that it ain't Frank Castle.
Mate, wait to see the front cover.
Unless it's Frank Castle's son.
Mate, have you seen the front cover?
Taters,
I haven't.
I know you love
Hog.
I know you
Hog,
love
show him the front cover if you've got it there, man. Show him the front cover. It is horrendous. I really was just like, yeah. He showed it to me the other day. Look at that.
But what they do,
your reaction.
I'm trying to figure out: is that a suit or is that meant to be a transformer? Or
where he's ex-Shield, right? Where he's a Shield operative. Look at his lasers, laser guns, right? So he's on a vengeance mission to find the killers of his family. You know, blah blah blah. Same thing. But again, what he's done is what they've done.
Are they rehashing the Punisher again?
Fuck me! They've rehashed this to the nth degree.
Yeah.
But what they've done, these are energy. These on his suit, right? There's a bit in the story. So this is issue 1. And there's a bit in the story where he goes. This new Garrison, his name, and where he goes. I didn't realise the energy pockets of his anti-ballistic vest
stuff,
made the skull symbol.
Oh, look at that. Yeah.
Right. Well,
awesome.
We're in comic book land, so I don't mind that. And they
just lift up your shirt a little bit and just hold up the thing next to that. See similarities there?
Look at that.
See similarities there?
Yeah.
Come on, yeah.
The
that wasn't much imagination, was it?
No. It wasn't a flight of fantasy.
The Punisher visits a galaxy far, far away.
It's Frank Drebin.
Actually, yeah, Drebin as Punisher. And they've got a new. Do you remember Micro?
Who?
Micro.
Yeah.
His little. Oh, yeah. So they've introduced a new Micro, which is his second, on his Shield missions. But
at any point in this, do they actually mention Frank Castle?
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. So there are certain bits of this I like for a new generation. Because what basically Garrison, ex-Shield operative, trying to find the murderers of his family is saying is that I don't mind being called the Punisher, but I'm not Frank Castle.
Yeah.
So they do tiptoe around that. But Marvel really do need to just get someone like Chuck Dixon back, who used to write the Warzone, Punisher Warzone comics and all that,
Yeah.
and just give us Frank Castle, Punisher. Just give
Yeah.
us, what's his name? The actor from Walking Dead. What's his name?
Walking Dead
Who
guy.
played Punisher. No, the actor who played Punisher from Walking Dead.
Thomas Jane.
No,
No. What one? What?
Walking Dead. The actor.
Oh, sorry. Yes. John Bernthal. Yes.
Tom Bernthal.
Yes. Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Right.
I don't know why I kept
Madden.
thinking. I don't know why I kept thinking Jeffrey D. Morgan. There,
I,
for
I,
some
I,
reason.
I was
I don't
Thomas
know
Jane,
why.
but-
I was just saying on. Negan's never played Punisher.
Yeah.
I don't think Thomas Jane was in Walking Dead, but you know.
No, he wasn't.
I'm allowed to forget everything. Used to, aren't you're younger. Actually, I don't know how. As an alien lizard, I don't know how old he is. Do you, Taters? I don't know how.
5,000 of your years, man.
Yeah, in cat years,
Yeah.
in lizard years.
So Punisher's crap.
This one,
Yeah, crap.
I'm looking at issue 2. Oh, if this is just a 6-issue mini-series about this character
Garrison, yeah.
who stumbled into the Punisher persona,
And he dies at the end.
yeah,
Yeah, we're good.
Or-
Yeah.
or accomplishes mission, yeah. So I'm gonna bear with it, but no, it's not Frank Castle. And why Marvel are so scared of just giving us a Bernthal type Punisher?
Just leave Bernthal in the role. He's done it really well.
Well, he's supposed to be in Daredevil, isn't he? Bernthal supposed to be in Daredevil as Punisher. And this is the other thing as well. It's like, so you're keeping Charlie Cox, you're keeping
Bernthal.
Kingpin,
Yeah.
yeah, Bernthal as Punisher. Why have you recast Vanessa and got rid of Foggy and Karen Page actresses? Like,
Perhaps I just don't want to do it. Perhaps I just
There is that, yeah.
well. There's two trails of thought. I mean, if you're completely rebooting it, just completely reboot it. Don't even have the same actors. Just completely reboot it.
But those actors
Or-
might have a bit of integrity and be like, no,
Or
it's crap,
continue
we
it.
don't want to do it.
You either continue it,
Taters. I really would love to think that
Yeah.
yeah, but you either continue it, don't you, or you reboot
Really?
it. So you either. I don't know of any other. I don't know of any other franchise that has tried to reboot a show with the same cast as the original show, but not all of them. Like you either continue it and get everyone back, and it's a reunion, and you continue in the story, and you give us season 4, or you completely change the cast and start from scratch.
Yeah,
I don't understand this midpoint. It's just so murky.
there's a lot of things we don't. There are a lot of things with Disney that we have all over the shop, all around the world, all on you, everywhere. This past year, I think, has opened the eyes of all of the people, the higher ups at Disney, and made them that they've woken up. Pardon the pun.
Yeah, well, yeah, definitely.
They've woken up now, and they've realised that, my God, we have gone.
There's big changes coming, isn't there, at Disney?
They've gone so far off the reservation. They really have.
You heard the news about what's his face? I forget his name now. He went up against Iger a couple of years ago, and he's collaborating with George Lucas and Perlmutter, George Lucas, and the other fella. And they're combining all their shares, and they're gonna end up with something like 65% shareholder, and they're trying that'll be interesting.
That'd be very interesting. But I mean, the only good thing for Daredevil right now is that the strikes have paused everything.
Yeah,
it's allowed them a bit of time to think.
Yeah,
and course correct to some degree. we still need, because all these big changes haven't happened yet. They're happening, and we know they're going to happen at some point. But in an ideal world, we don't get a Daredevil TV show until it has completely course corrected and they make the right decisions with this character.
Yeah.
And for this show. If they delay it to 2027, I'll be happy.
Now, you see, yeah, they're saying, are they not saying 2025 now for Daredevil?
Yes, yeah. And I'm saying by then it would not have completely course corrected. I'm saying delay it another year after that. Keep delaying it as far back as possible. Because Daredevil's the one. I know
Not
he's
too far though. We do want to see it.
Yeah, but we need to need to make yeah, but we need to make sure that the course correctors happens fully.
Yeah. I know what you're saying. Yeah,
and the changes
everything's back on track and running smoothly.
Yeah,
then get Daredevil. Yeah,
yeah, because Hog, I know that's your favorite comic book character. For me, the Netflix show and the love I have for that character through that Netflix show, that show was the gold standard. It was the gold standard.
100%. Anyone, I would challenge anyone to give me a better example.
Yeah, and
TV,
and that's the thing. And
TV, unless you want to go back in time.
And I honestly think with a proper course correct,
claim Incredible Hulk, but.
And I honestly think with a proper course correct and the right people in there, once all the right actions have been taken, the only logical thing to do with Daredevil is season 4.
Yeah.
And I honestly, and that's the only logical thing. That's all that anyone wants to see. Yeah. Season 4. Anything other than that is subpar. So give us Daredevil season 4. And that won't happen until all the right people are in place and the company has course corrected to the point where we're not talking about, oh, it's course correcting. Apparently, there's going to be some big changes. We'll be talking, oh, the changes have happened. Yeah. We know that's all there. We know it's all done. We know it's all in place now. Now we can start to now they're building their trust back up again. Yeah. They've had their massive turnout.
I hope so. Echo, with that Echo trailer,
it's definitely a point in the right direction.
It's definitely a point in the right direction. That trailer.
No one is. I think it is a turning point. I think we're seeing it. I think we're witnessing it now, because that Echo trailer, no one is like when the Marvels trailer first came out, and everyone's going, "Ha ha!"
Yeah, no one's doing that exactly.
Yeah,
Echo trailer.
That's got to cause waves.
Yeah,
it's got to do something
in a political. It's almost like if you no, they've done that trailer in such a way that they're not leaving. They're not leaving any opportunity.
No, that was a good trailer.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna lie. It was a good trailer. It surprised me.
Did you even watch Banshee?
Yeah, I love Banshee.
Banshee on HBO Max.
Banshee was awesome. It's that Anthony Starr bloke, isn't it? The bloke that plays Homelander now in The Boys.
Homelander.
Banshee back in the day. Oh my god, that was an awesome show.
Taters. Definitely the first 2 series of that.
Yeah.
Oh, all the way through, mate. 4 seasons of just brilliance.
It went batshit crazy.
Well, it's batshit crazy from the beginning.
Well, that's good.
Yeah,
it's batshit. But basically, Banshee. He's the main character. Assumes the role. He's just got out of prison, and he assumes the role of the sheriff.
Sheriff in his town.
And it's just full of violence and everything you can think of. And it's a good story. Works really well.
Awesome. What's it playing on?
I don't know what it's on now, to be fair.
No, but it was HBO Max back in the day. So I don't know what I would watch that on.
I remember watching it on Amazon.
Oh, right.
But I don't know if it's still on there, but I remember watching it on Amazon.
Banshee was definitely worth it. But what that Echo trailer reminded me of, where Echo is a Native American Indian, and that element of Banshee.
Yeah.
Remember that there was a big bastard who,
yeah.
And
It's awesome, man.
he took
Yeah,
it.
it's still on Prime.
Yeah, watch it.
But,
It's
yeah,
awesome.
it's
Your, put that on your
watch list. Yeah, another one.
list.
Yeah. I can't believe we're talking about Banshee, man. I haven't spoken about that show for years. That was awesome, that show. I loved it.
But
Put it this way, in terms of violence and story and occasional nudity, it's on par. Remember Spartacus? The Spartacus
Oh, right.
TV show. Yeah. It's that sort of where it's just, for the sake of it, let's do it. It's brilliant.
First series, first episode, within the first 10 minutes, there's Bumpy Pumpy.
Oh, there's everything in it. It's brilliant.
Right.
But a good story as well. Good story.
Oh, and that.
And it's a good story. Yeah.
Good story, good characters, lots of violence. Yeah, brilliant.
Banshee Reacher Series 2.
Yeah.
That looked good, didn't it?
Yeah, look good.
That looks good. He's got a bit chunkier, isn't he? Old Richardson in that one.
He's a lump.
A little bit fuller.
Fucking got a bit chunkier. There's a bit of the trailer where they go, like, there's one of the women going, oh yeah, he's and then you see him, and you think, really? Is that how my body should be?
He's a big lad, isn't he?
He is
he is a fair old lump. Yeah.
He plays part well.
He does. He really does.
My God, are they not? They're just giving it to us like a.
Just let him have it. Yeah, just do it. Yeah.
They're just going, here we go.
Yeah. I like at the end of the trailer when he's like, I want to return the jacket. What, the one you just bought? Yes.
It's got blood on it.
Why? It's got blood on it. No, the first season of Reacher was a pleasant surprise. It was a really good show.
I did enjoy that.
It was so good. It was so good.
See, I mean, I enjoyed the two Tom Cruise versions of Reacher. Like when
I didn't enjoy those.
I actually thought they were interesting. They were good, but the TV show blew them out of the water.
I think the first.
As far as I understand it, that
one,
the actor actually is loyal to the book. From as far as I've never read the book, but in terms of the physicality of the actor, he matches the book. He's got brains, but he's a big bloke with muscles, but he's got the brains.
Yeah.
Whereas that's not Tom Cruise.
No, that's just Tom Cruise. That was just a name that had a lot of fans behind him to sell the movie. But the first one was a good film. Really good film. The second one was okay. I enjoyed it. But that TV show just blew him out of the water completely.
I'm interested.
I couldn't see Tom Cruise as Reacher anymore. It's just, that don't work.
It's this bloke.
Yeah.
I'm interested because from the trailer it looks like his old team's being hunted.
Yes.
Down. Yes. I'm interested in that element of it, and
good idea as well.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's been done a million times before, isn't it? But it makes a great premise. That was the premise of Commando, if you remember, back in the day.
Yeah,
the team was being hunted, and
I mean, the first season was good. I mean, the heart of it in terms of he's trying to find out who killed his brother. That was spot on, and I liked the like sort of trio of, you had the main detective, didn't you, and you had the female police officer as well, and then Reacher. I liked the trio of those three working together. Yeah. So I'm hoping in this season we have another kind of trio with Reacher.
We have a similar feel,
But because I think what set Reacher apart in season 1 was that Reacher wasn't the only interesting character. They they developed all the characters really well. So you were following everyone, and I think if they can do that this time as well, I think
you were following everyone else enough.
Yeah.
But the show was called Reacher, and
it still followed Reacher,
that bloke, which is
100%.
That's amazing.
Well, who knew? But if they can do that this time as well, then it's going to stand up really, really well. The trailer looks spot on. It's going to deliver.
Absolutely.
It's going to, isn't it? We
Absolutely.
we
Yeah.
know it is.
Really
And
looking forward to that. Really
it's mad as we're sitting here talking about trailers and trying to predict things and almost like knowing the background of it and what else we know around it. Reacher, we're watching that trailer and going, yeah, we know it's going to deliver.
Yeah.
Echo, we're going, that's a good trailer. But by the way, it is Disney, so we don't quite know.
There's
You know what I
still
mean?
a little bit of skepticism. Well, the thing
Yeah.
is, again, we've had good trailers from Disney for
Yeah.
shit shows.
Yeah,
So
Yeah.
it's
exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So we'll just wait and see what comes out the back end of Echo. But I'm sure it'd be better. I don't know how good, but better.
That point kind of gets me on to the next one, if I may.
Go on.
So, in terms of history and how it can potentially jade your judgment, you become jaded by it. Like we're saying with Echo trailer, we don't necessarily trust it. We're quite skeptical. On the reverse of that, when someone delivers and does well, you're instantly excited for the next one, like we're excited about Reacher. So, in terms of Netflix and manga, they have done. Arguably, there's a couple of things back in the day they didn't do great, but One Piece absolutely smashed it.
Yep.
The trailer for The Last Airbender.
Yeah.
What are you thinking?
I love it. I absolutely love it.
I think that looked really.
I thought it looked really intriguing.
Right, from my point of view, it is a hell of a lot more true to the original animated TV show than the Shamalama Ding Dong movie was.
Huh.
It's don't get me wrong, that movie was okay, but they tried to cram too much in. Whereas, you had 4 seasons of Airbender.
What's that? So,
I've never watched it.
You've never watched the M. Night Shyamalan Last Airbender? Oh,
or the original animated.
You've not. It's really good story, really good, very well done. And I know Dave Filoni was on it. I didn't find that out until after I'd finished Airbender that Dave Filoni was attached. So, yeah, Dave Filoni was on Airbender. Yeah, but
is that why Ahsoka appears in season 2?
Yeah. No, you got the little Easter eggs in Mando and Ahsoka for Airbender, but you don't know what you're looking at. Yeah, but no, that trailer, the new trailer, what was it? February 2024, isn't it, coming out?
Yeah.
That it does look the part. It really does.
So someone that knows nothing about it, I've just seen a cool trailer. I know there's been some animated. What the hell is it? What's it about?
Right. So you've got your 4 tribes. Yeah, you've got your air tribe, your water tribe, your earth tribe, and your fire tribe. Yeah.
Okay.
Now the Avatar, he's basically reincarnated. So it's the old what is it? The monks that get reincarnated, like the Dalai Lama.
So basically
reincarnated into a new body. But the
Avatar, basically you've got a firebender, a waterbender.
Yes. Yeah, firebender, waterbender, airbender, earthbender. Yeah.
Can we stop saying bender?
Why? You future armoring? You're there.
No, I'm going back to my school days where.
Oh, okay, all right.
If you've done something wrong, you bender.
You're a bender, yeah.
So are the 4 benders at war?
Right. No. So there's not just 4 of them. There's airbenders within the air tribe. There's more than one. The Avatar is born reincarnated, and he changes tribes every time he's reincarnated. And he's the only one that can actually control all 4 elements. Yeah.
Okay.
With me?
So why is he the last airbender?
Right. So in the original one, he was born to the air tribe. He didn't want the responsibility of being the Avatar, because you get told when you're growing up, and then we've got to remember they're kids at this point. You get told when you're growing up, you will have no life. You won't have children. You can't get married. You You will have no life. You will spend your life being the Avatar. That is it. So in the original TV show, the animated, Aang, which is your main character, doesn't want the responsibility and runs away. While running away, he actually gets trapped in ice and he disappears for 100 years. In that 100 years...
He runs away. What a bender.
So he runs away, not completing his training. He can only control air. He gets trapped in ice. He gets thawed out by a brother and a sister 100 years later. The air tribe has been completely demolished by the fire tribe. The fire tribe are trying to rule everything. And so, yeah, it's Aang coming back, trying to get everybody back to where they should have been, because everybody's falling to the fire tribe. They're sort of like, yeah, we don't want that. We want everyone to fight back and stand up for yourself.
So does Aang, the airbender,
Yeah.
have to fight the firebender?
Yes.
Okay.
Prince Zuko. Yes.
So of each tribe, there's the main bloke that's in charge.
Yeah, you've got your main character from. So he's friends with a brother and sister team, Sokka and Kira, and the Kira is she's a waterbender. Yeah. So they sort of team up. They teach Aang how to use water. They go to the Northern Water Tribe and so on. I'm not going to tell you the whole fucking story, but yeah, it's basically they're trying to get the Fire Nation under control and everybody back to where they should have been.
Okay.
It's a lot deeper than that. I'm really trying to skip through a lot because I don't want to give too much away.
The trailer is intriguing. And I must say, after One Piece, is it as wild and wacky as One Piece?
No.
No, okay.
I would say not as wild and wacky, no. It's
okay,
good. It's good in a different way.
I am intrigued by it. Yeah. The trailer did look.
Honestly, my advice would be watch a little bit of the animated. Even watch the M. Night Shyamalan thing. You'll get enough of what the idea is from that movie. Because that movie wasn't meant to be one movie. That movie was meant to be, I believe, 4. So
it into one movie.
Oh, how was that take? As 10?
Oh, Jesus Christ! I can't remember now.
Was M. Night Shyamalan did that?
Yeah, M. Night Shyamalan, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, and like I say, it's not great. It's not the best. It definitely had some flaws, but it was a good showing.
Well, it was a mangy, flea-ridden dog of a film, wasn't it? It didn't earn any money. It didn't earn any money.
So it wasn't the greatest, but like I say, if you watch it, it will tell you what you need to know about the story moving forward.
Okay, no, like I said, just based off that trailer, that trailer was enough for me to go, yeah, I'm going to watch that.
It's definitely better than the film.
It was good. I thought it was good.
The look of the trailer hits everything you need it to hit. Again, in my opinion.
No, I thought it was really cool. They might need to change the wording, but yeah, I thought it was really cool.
He didn't call it bender.
Well, in that world, you can be a bender, and it's absolutely fine.
Well, it's fine in this world, but yeah,
exactly.
Don't. It's still just a strange word to use.
We're just going to snigger. We're just going to go.
Be careful.
It's just okay, cool. No, I'm very intrigued by it. Very intrigued.
So watch the Shyamalan movie. It will give you a very good idea of where it's going. If you want to watch the 4 seasons of the animated, you'll get an even better idea.
Yeah, I don't think
you'll do that. No. What about the Fall Guy?
Oh, Fall Guy.
That looked good, didn't it?
I was quite intrigued by that.
Who remembers the theme tune?
Of course I do. I'm the unknown stuntman. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, the country and western song.
That's it. Yeah.
I just thought that looked like quite a fun film. To be fair,
it does. It
just looks fun. Turn your brain off.
The bit that cracked me up.
Some set pieces.
The bit that cracked me up was when he does the slow-mo bit and he's only throwing the cork at the guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. The nose. It's like, yeah, I'll see it just for that.
And Emily Blunt's always
always
one
fun
to watch as well. Yeah.
Yeah, she does make me feel kind of funny.
That's not a big statement, though, is it?
No.
No, I thought that looked just like a fun, turn your brain off popcorn movie.
Absolutely.
It reminded me of, and it's no one to do with it. There is no connection. Not that I've done a deep research dive, but it reminded me of the Ryan Gosling and Russell Crowe film that they did. Was it called The Nice Guys? They're 2 detectives back in the 70s.
I can't remember.
No, I think I know the movie you're talking about, but I don't think I ever watched
Didn't
it.
he play a
I don't remember
stuntman
the
in
name.
another film? He played a
No,
stuntman
that
in another
is
film, didn't he? Ryan
really,
Gosling?
really overlooked, underestimated film.
Yeah.
It's not.
I'm just not a massive fan of Ryan Gosling, to be fair.
Nor am I, but I've got to admit,
He kind of just stares, and everyone says he's so intense, and he's not. He's just staring at
he
just
plays,
staring at the fucking screen. That's all he's doing.
I
He
think
just
what you
looks.
realise is he
He
plays.
just walks and looks. Yeah, he just walks and looks. That's all he ever does. He's not a great actor. He
He's
just walks around, has a look, walks around, has a look.
a
Just
bit
sort of
like
squints
Ryan
his
Reynolds.
eyes slightly. He just squints his eyes slightly.
Open your
Like
eyes.
Ryan Reynolds.
Yeah.
Ryan Reynolds after Deadpool, what do we want to see him in? Like he's not going to be
Yeah.
just going to be Ryan Reynolds in every. One of my
And if anything, Ryan Reynolds swap Ryan Gosling out for Ryan Reynolds in this film, your film's elevated straight away. Fall Guy, straight away it's elevated.
I don't
I'm
know.
just not a fan
can't
of
see
Ryan
that
Gosling,
either.
man. I'm just not a fan of Ryan Gosling.
no,
I'm just not a fan of him. I just think he's
both on a par. They're both
they-
on
he,
Ryans. The Ryans.
he just looks around,
Yeah.
squints his eyes a little bit. And everyone says he's a really intense actor. He's not. He's not. He just stares.
Swap him out with Brie Larson.
Ryan.
That trailer did look good, and it looks promising. It looks like you're going to have a crack watching that film. Definitely.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
The music. I'm trying to remember the original Fall Guy theme.
I'm not going to sing it, but I do know it.
There we go. Yeah, where it goes like the stuntman, blah blah blah.
I was that kid that watched that and wanted to be a stuntman when I grew up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Saturday night. Was Heather Locklear in that as well?
Fall Guy.
Not in the Fall Guy, no.
Who said Fall Guy? There was an echo there.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, that's all right. It's
Hello, did you watch Fall
background noise. She's normally at work. She's got a day off.
She can join in.
Oh no, you wouldn't want that.
No.
No, you wouldn't want that. Oh God.
That's what you say. Now we're starting a row.
When was the other Fall Guy film out then? When was that?
It wasn't a film. It was TV series.
Was it a TV
Christ,
series?
You're back in late 70s, early 80s.
I'm still trying to think of his real name.
What, Lee Majors?
Lee Majors. That's it. That's the one. He was married to Farrah Fawcett.
That's it. He done loads, Lee Majors. He was $6 million man.
Farrah Fawcett.
Adjusted for inflation.
Marvelous.
Trying to see. Oh, first episode. Yeah, our first episode of Fall Guy was 1982. I didn't even know that.
Fall Guy.
Fall Guy, yeah, 1982. I thought it was earlier than that. Hmm.
Oh, I no, I didn't think he'd be as
That was before my time.
1982, mate. Yeah.
Well, to be fair, when I watched it, I didn't realise that was it was almost like a remake of an old show. I didn't know that.
been
I
15,
watched that trailer.
I would have been 15 years old watching that on Saturday night.
15 years old. Come on.
82.
At least 25.
Fuck off.
And we're being kind. Yeah.
I was, I was -8.
He was -8 eggs later.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Exactly, man. The one trailer I do want to talk about though
Go on.
is Killers, and it's out today, and I'm annoyed I haven't had a chance to watch it
Killers.
on Netflix. David Fincher, Michael Fassbender.
Oh, yes. I did see that trailer, actually. Yes.
Yeah,
That
On
Stra-
a graphic novel.
is it from.
I'm
Oh, right. Okay. I didn't know that. I didn't know the background of
very
it, but that does look good.
at the end of the day, I mean, as soon as I turned on that trailer and I saw Fincher from the director of Fight Club 7 and Gone Girl,
Yeah.
and then straight away I'm sold. I'm in. I'm watching it.
Come out of nowhere, to be fair.
Yeah, and watching the rest of that trailer,
Killer. And I thought,
absolutely gripped all the way through. And the next opportunity I get, I am watching that film. I'm watching that film. That is now number one on my list.
And the comic it's from, I think it's like it's a Swedish or it's a Nordic
Yeah.
graphic novel. So it's not an English language. It's just a graphic novel over there.
Yeah.
Mm.
Well, so fingers crossed they do it justice.
Yeah.
But the trailer looked that good. So
Yeah.
I can't see that one going wrong.
And I'm not being funny. From that trailer, you can tell that's a Fincher movie.
Yeah.
Just
and-
from the light, just
no,
from the lighting, that's a Fincher movie, isn't it?
Fincher's going to give you something to think about, isn't he?
Yeah, yeah.
Nolan, he's just, you know, you're not just going to watch a film, you know, the standard old thing. Yeah, Fincher's got to give you something.
Mm.
I like
Yeah, and Fincher always delivers, as far as I'm concerned.
Mm.
Varying levels, but he delivers. I wouldn't say he's ever done a bad movie.
Oh,
He's done, yeah, he's done great movies. Fight Club, Seven,
Yeah.
even Gone Girl's up there. But even sort of like what you would consider his worst movies aren't bad.
Mm.
They're just not up there with the classics. Do you know what I mean? Like he's never done a bad movie. Like Nolan, everyone has their own favorites,
Yeah.
but none of them are bad movies. They're all good, just varying levels of good.
Mm.
and also, I am waiting for someone to use Fassbender,
Mm.
his proper potential.
Yeah.
You know, when he played Magneto,
Yes.
I
He done that really well. Yeah.
I absolutely loved him. And I know I'm not saying Ian McKellen, God bless him, like
It was a different level though, wasn't it?
yeah,
Fassbender, you believed he was a supervillain.
oh yeah. And when
Yeah.
he goes to Argentina and there's that scene where he's
Arguably, I liked him in Prometheus. I liked him in the Alien movies.
yeah, no, Fassbender
Hmm.
is such a great actor. But
Mm.
he's one of those actors that just hasn't had that film yet,
No,
that movie yet, that someone's that's brought it all out. Like I
Yeah.
love him as Magneto.
Yeah, and then he made Assassin's Creed and kind of.
Yeah.
oh no.
Yeah.
But the annoying thing is, I'll tell you what, you just touched a nerve there. I love the Assassin's Creed games, and that would make one of the most awesome Netflix, Amazon, Disney, whoever wants it. That would make a great TV show.
Oh yeah,
Just literally
Mm.
6 to 8 episodes per season. Each season is based on a game.
Yeah.
So, just for example, the Desmond Miles and Ezio Auditore story, that would be your first 4 seasons done.
Yeah.
Just do that.
Yeah.
God knows why they've done this.
I wasn't big in the
film.
game. I'm not really a gamer. I did try it. It was.
Oh, the game's amazing.
Mm.
The game's amazing, especially when it digs into certain aspects, like we're the second coming. So
Yeah.
civilization was destroyed,
Mm.
and there's artifacts left over from the original civilization, and we've started over again.
Mm.
Oh, it's brilliant, mate. Absolutely brilliant. And the genetic memory coding, and
Yeah.
there's so much depth to that story. That film absolutely massacred it.
Yeah.
It didn't do anything. It didn't do anything.
Well,
but
like
the
you say,
games were
if
spot
it's
on.
if it's set up properly, like it's told over time, so it's a TV show. You can't squeeze it down to 2 hours, 2.5 hours.
No,
It'll work,
no,
yeah.
there is no way you can do that. That has to be a sort of 6 to 8 episodes per game,
Yeah.
as in per season, but each season is based on a game.
Yeah.
And the first season you have Altair, and then you have 3 seasons of Ezio done. That's all you need, and that will absolutely smash the story. And it
Yeah.
completes the Desmond story to a degree. There's another game after that where Ezio's not in
Me
it.
and him don't know what you're talking about, but
but it
it sounds
finishes
good.
off. But it finishes off Desmond's story, but it doesn't finish off Ezio's story. But
Right.
overall, Assassin's Creed.
Didn't he
as
start a
TV
website? Didn't he start a website selling stuff?
Who, Desmond?
Who?
Ezio?
show?
No, I thought Desmond was the hairdresser in Southeast London.
That's it. Yeah, that's going back a bit.
But no, it'd make a great show, mate. Great show, but the film massacred what
Yeah.
little prospect there would be.
Yeah, cool.
Fassbender, yeah, wasted. I can't believe he's one of those actors that no one.
Bit like Cavill, really. Like Cavill still hasn't had his major thing.
Yes, yeah, another one. No one has literally gone. Really? Well, obviously, Bob did with Superman,
Mm.
but
He got
I've-
treated like shit.
everyone's gone. Yeah, do you know what? You are this.
What's actually talking to Cavill? What's the update on Warhammer? Has there been any? Have
No,
we had any movement on Warhammer, or just still
I haven't heard anything.
no?
strike and all the rest of it. Everything's next year, isn't it?
I haven't heard
Minimum.
anything.
Minimum next year.
Christmas. Even if everything was normal
Yeah,
this time of year, everything is next year. Nothing's filming. Everything's shutting down now.
Yeah.
Remember when there used to be the big Christmas blockbuster? Do you remember that when it used to be maybe Lord of the Rings
Oh.
would come out in December each year.
Yeah.
Remember Star Wars?
Yeah.
Even like the sequels, which were shit, come out at Christmas. You had a
Yeah.
big film at Christmas time to look forward to. What the fuck is coming out this Christmas?
It would have been June 2, wouldn't it?
yeah, they
It would
delayed
have
that,
been.
again, didn't they? Yeah,
It would
pushed
have
that
been.
back.
But with all due respect, as much as I love June, that is not your Christmas blockbuster.
No,
No.
not your family friendly.
Yeah, it's not, is it? Like where's your where's your Lord of the Rings? Where's your like Harry Potter style? Do you know what I mean? Where's your Star Wars? All the Christmas like blockbusters that have been around over the years. Where is that? There's nothing.
No, you've
Absolutely nothing.
just got to go and watch Elf again.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's
I
the,
love
that's
that.
the standard. Yeah, Elf and Love
lo-
Actually, and you're good.
I love that film, but I don't know how many years in a row I can watch that.
I know him.
Eh?
I know him.
Yeah.
I don't know how many. Oh, do we have to do another Christmas special?
Nah.
Well, I mean, I've got 20 minutes.
Do it now.
Yeah. just- Happy Christmas, everyone.
I'll go and put
Okay.
my
I'll have to change my background and everything. No, I'm not going to do that.
Oh, no,
Yeah,
no.
that's too much work.
Hats on every. Actually, there's no one. You've got everyone's emblems. There's no one here.
No, no, it's just us three. Yeah.
It's only the head.
I've still got the original Hogcast backgrounds, but I just yeah.
I'll just do that. I'm going to mask out all that background.
That's
Yes.
fine. Yeah.
They're not here. We can talk about them because they're
God.
not. And I'm sure they're not going to play this all the way through, are they? How far are we? We're
I
an
know.
hour.
Clue.
They're not going to listen to it all the way through, are they? Should we start slagging them?
You can.
No. Let's say something. Let's say, what can we say?
I'm not going to say anything because I know you like an edit.
No, let's say something that we know, unless they repeat it in the comments, we know they haven't watched this podcast. See what I mean?
Oh, yeah, I see what you mean. I'm trying to think.
1.5 in,
We'll think of something.
and dopey, right? Dopey geekology, whatever it's called, whatever, Lexica, whatever her name is. I'm called her dopey. So she's got to put in the comments that I've called her dopey.
Okay.
Randy's a Randy. He's got a job now, so he can't be bothered. So yeah, Randy, you've got, just because you've got a job, mate, don't mean you can't watch the podcasts.
Don't listen to him, Randy. You can watch. You can come on anytime, mate.
Yeah.
I told him that, but he ain't
Yeah, I
gonna
know.
watch it through. So Randy, and who's the other one?
Who's the other one? It's that short memory, mate. It's-
That's it. And Amber, you're the other one now.
Yeah.
You're the other one. Come on.
Now let's see if they make comment.
Yeah, 1.5 hours into a podcast. Still going to be the same old tumbleweed,
Yeah, probably.
she said.
So moving on, Godzilla.
Oh, and Godzuki.
Well,
Do you remember
that God's no.
what in the Godzilla cartoon? And Godzuki.
Again, that would have been before his time.
No,
Mm.
my Godzilla was the one with Matthew Broderick.
Yeah. He wouldn't
the
have been there for the
90s.
cartoons.
But I thought being a lizard, I thought he might.
Yeah, I'm going to say that would have been the ideal role model.
Nah, he's nah.
Godzuki was the baby Godzilla.
Talking about old cartoons, has any of you heard Amber Heard? Has anybody heard about the Russo brothers moving forward with Battle of the Planets?
No.
Oh, so they've been on this for a couple of years, and there's been an update recently that they're looking for the next 2 years to have Battle of the Planets live action in production. That would be fun. No one likes Battle of the Planets.
No, I do. That could be fun.
I'm
I-
intrigued.
Zark 7
yeah.
as a robot.
2 seconds, just grabbing another beer.
Go for it, and just quickly Google Battle of the Planets.
Yeah, by the time we get back.
So yeah, it was potential a couple of years back, and then obviously everything. I don't know what happened, but they went off and done other projects.
Yeah.
And yeah, they're revisiting the idea again now. To move forward, they're in script writing phase, I believe. And yeah, I'm looking forward to that one. That's one of them cartoons that I've always thought there should be live action.
If anyone can do it, they can.
Oh yeah, absolutely, that'll be worth a watch.
Yeah.
100%.
They are getting to the level of old what's his name? Who done the Netflix zombie oh come on, I've got Alzheimer's moment. The Russos are getting to the level of
Somebody else.
not Nolan. Who went over to Netflix? Who's doing Dark Moon or whatever.
Keep thinking this is funny.
It's hurting. It's hurting.
I
Mate,
can see.
It makes my ears burn.
Oh, I hope the three of them are still watching at this point.
Who? What?
Whose name you've forgotten now?
Traitors. The
Whose
traitors.
name you've forgotten?
He was trying to think of a director that went over to Netflix that done something, and he don't remember what. Or
Zack Snyder. Zack Snyder.
Zack Snyder. Right.
really? You
Yeah.
didn't let him stew on that? Ah,
You got to help him out. You have to do your bit for the elderly. Come on.
And now you've said his name, I've forgotten what I was
what's
talking
the point?
first place.
You said the Russos were leveling up.
Oh, I don't care.
Oh, talking to trailers, I know it's an older trailer, but Rebel Moon.
Yeah.
That looks all right, to be fair.
Yeah.
It looks like there's loads of rebels on the moon
Yeah.
being rebellious.
It lives up to the title.
It looks good. It looks good. As soon as you got Anthony Hopkins narrating your trailer, yeah, straight away. I mean,
Is he in it?
Yeah.
he plays a robot.
Oh,
Yeah, he's a robot that served the old king, apparently.
robots. Have you seen about old Anthony Daniels and
Oh,
the
God. What's he done now?
no, and he's auctioning the original C3PO stuff and all that and he's got the original scripts. He's got the original. Don't laugh.
Is he that hard up? Really?
Yeah. Well, he's 77 years old, so they reckon he's going to get over $1 million for auctioning off the original C3PO head
And then he's going to buy Disney.
and all the other stuff. Oh yeah, like Disney.
But I'm not being funny though. Like I don't know his personal circumstances or anything like that. Because let's face it, he hasn't done much else apart from Star Wars, has he?
No,
His whole career has been C3PO.
you are
Yeah.
being generous. He's done.
Yeah. Yeah, nothing apart from being C3PO in Star Wars. Now, don't get me wrong. If I had an acting career and it was purely I'm playing a character in a beloved franchise the whole way through, I'd be over the moon with that. I'd be quite happy.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? But you can't tell me he's skint. From all like the fanfare, like he can book himself into whatever Comic Con he wants to book himself into. He's going to have loads of pictures and
It's not it's
but-
about 77 years old, and you've got a C3PO head you wore.
at the same time,
Three of the most
Wouldn't you-
iconic films of all time.
but at the same time though, where it is so iconic and you're so proud of it, could you really sell that? Is there a monetary value on that?
Oh, yeah, at 77 years old. What else are you going to do with it?
I'd be buried in it.
Pass it down. Yeah. Can you please, instead of embalming me, can you put me in the costume?
Shove me in that suit, yeah.
Yeah.
No, I'm with Anthony Daniels. He's just said, "Oh, it's time now. It's time." He's held on. He's held on. A bit like a comic collection. Look at what I've got around me. There will be a time when I'll go. Now, what am I holding on to it for now? I mean, I enjoy it. I like looking at it. I like reading it or whatever it is. But I think in any collection, there gets to a point where you think someone else has got to enjoy it now. Like someone
Yeah,
else.
Yeah, but you're forgetting I've got dibs on yours already, so you're fucked.
Yeah. Actually, I wonder what that little sticker was over here. That says, when you
Mine.
when you die, I want this. It was the the Batman Absolute Edition. It was like, oh, when you die, I get first dibs.
So Godzilla.
You want to talk, but you still want to talk about Godzilla?
Yeah,
Go on, then.
because I find it interesting. So we got the Godzilla -1, which I thought looked like a really good trailer.
Yes.
Yeah,
It does.
But at the same time, we've got Amazon with Monarch,
Monarch. Yeah, how weird is that?
and that's
I haven't
got
even
Godzilla-
seen Monarch.
Right. So Monarch.
It's only when Liz mentioned it to me today that
Yeah.
Monarch Legacy of Monsters. It's an Amazon TV series
Right.
with Kurt Russell,
Okay.
and it's basically all the big monsters, including Godzilla, in this TV show. And Monarch is like the human operation that's been overseeing it and trying to protect the world from it, by the sounds of it. I'm not quite sure the ins and outs. I'm just only solely going off the trailer. Both trailers look really good. I just found it intriguing that we've got a TV show via Apple, and we've got this. I'm guessing it's Japanese, isn't it? The
Yeah.
Godzilla -1.
Yeah. There's
Two
two
sh-
trailers as well.
Yeah, two films. Well, two different products, but for the same thing at the same time. I just thought it was very intriguing. And what one did you watch both trailers, Hog?
Yeah, and
Which one did you think looked more intriguing?
I'm angry. I'm most upset about both because there's no Godzuki. No, I've got to say, no. All joking aside, the Monarch with Kurt Russell, like Kurt Russell pops up, and you think, I know him.
Yeah.
I know him from stuff.
And apparently his son.
It's like one of the pitch meeting. Like he's from things. He's from things.
Most things.
Yeah, his son is playing a younger version of him as well. Which I thought was quite nice.
That's good casting, yeah.
Yeah.
I made a note here. Monarch. Oh,
Kurt Russell.
No, I just thought the timing of it was very interesting.
Creature. Also, my notes say Echo, Banshee, Planet of the Apes, Nova, Fall Guy, fun, Reacher, awesome, Monarch, Kurt Russell.
This is an insight into his mind, isn't it? How his mind works.
And then under that, it says tomatoes, bag of sugar, tea bags.
Yeah.
Lots of tea bags.
I hate you. I wish we never got married. Oh no, hold on.
Wrong note.
Yeah. But yeah, that is weird that I don't know if Godzilla and Godzuki are out of copyright or what they are, but why are they all playing around with it? Why do they continue? That's the question of the moment. Why do they continually roll out Godzilla?
I know.
What the F is that all about? Like, really?
How many iterations of Godzilla have we had now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So many
I'd
like
say.
you can do.
I say I always remember the Matthew Broderick one.
Matthew Broderick movie, yeah.
And Jamiroquai done the soundtrack.
Yeah.
What?
I remember that, yeah. Although it did have Leon in it, John Reno. So
yeah, it did have John Reno in it as well.
that was a big plus.
Yeah, I remember that film.
Me too,
That was yeah, it was an interesting film. But I remember it because that's the childhood version that I remember.
Mm.
Obviously, Hog, you're going to remember a lot earlier one than me, but that's the childhood version that I remember.
White one with King Kong.
There's probably a bloke dressed in a suit, wasn't it?
Yeah,
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
It had to be back then.
all day long,
Yeah.
flapping around,
But-
and then another bloke dressed as King Kong.
But even the latest Godzillas over the last couple of years,
Ooh.
they've been okay. It's been a bit of a spectacle, but it's the same. There's not much else you can do with it. I remember the Godzilla versus Kong
Yeah.
from a couple of years ago. And I remember seeing it and just thinking, "Oh, okay."
It was one of those. To be honest with you,
There's
was
nothing.
there three of those movies, or are they only up to, I can't remember.
Yeah,
I know they done Kong Skull Island. They done the Godzilla one with
and then Godzilla versus Kong.
it was Godzilla, right? Okay.
Yeah. And it's just like, well, yeah, it was okay.
It's what, yeah, exactly. It's one of those. You sit down, you watch it, takes you out of reality for a little while, and then you forget all about it.
Yeah, and I mean, there's only so much destruction. I mean, they went into it where they went into the crust of the earth, and it's almost like a hollow earth, and there's these big monsters underneath, and they went into all this random stuff with it. But when it came down to it, all you wanted to do really was see Godzilla versus Kong, and just see some shit smash. Then they had the robot Godzilla, which I'm not quite sure what that was about.
Yeah, the old mech Godzilla. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's like, well, hang on a minute. And then I just kept thinking Pacific Rim.
Yeah.
All of a sudden the Guy Exchange are going to turn up in a second.
Yeah.
But overall, it was a spectacle. But I just wanted to see a punch up. That's all it was, wasn't it? It's like, you just want to see a punch up. And arguably, Godzilla, he's going to kick the shit out of Kong, isn't he? Really, the size of him and the scales and the claws and the jaws and the shooting the fire out his mouth. He's going to beat the shit out of Kong, isn't he?
But
really?
he's got those little arms, isn't he? He's got those little T-Rex arms. So...
yeah. If it's an arm wrestle, it's a different story. Yeah, if it's an arm wrestle, different story. But
didn't Kong get his axe or something in this one?
I don't know, man.
He got a special axe, or it was a special hammer, or something. I don't remember.
Oh, I don't know, man.
It just went the movie, but I don't remember many details of it.
No, yeah, exactly. It was so forgettable. So when you get this come out, okay, the Godzilla -1. I'm not sure what the -1's about.
No,
but I mean,
Godzuki ain't there.
That's
yeah, but at the same time, is it a year before Godzilla turns up, or what is it?
It's the birth of Godzuki.
That's what. -1. Godzuki ain't there.
Yeah, Godzilla -1 equals Godzuki.
Okay.
At the same time, it's
You
pretty
don't like
much a
Ewoks?
dead. It's a dead franchise, though, isn't it? Really.
Godzuki would eat Ewoks for breakfast. Godzuki munch would literally. No, I'm not going to go there.
No, don't.
But it is a dead franchise, though. To be fair,
Ewok.
like the last couple of iterations are very forgettable, as we were just saying.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, there's two versions of Godzilla. One's a TV show on Apple. One's Japanese, and it's just hang on a minute, like what?
But that tends to
I don't
happen,
know
though, doesn't
why.
it? We've had that over and over again for years. I mean, I remember that going back to Armageddon, and then Armageddon and Deep Impact come out all within the same month.
Yeah, and
Same
we
movie,
read it
just-
with White House Down and Olympus Has Fallen as well, didn't we? In the same.
Absolutely, yeah.
Armageddon.
What?
Oh yeah,
Llama. Llamageddon.
Yeah, Armageddon. Yeah.
that film, man.
Did any of you watch? Did any of you watch that Night Driver in the end?
No,
You didn't
no,
watch it,
no,
did you? Oh,
no.
you've got to try it.
Is it that
I tell
bad?
you what, if we do get together on the 15th, that's my shout for the night. Night Driver.
Dates and personal information, taters.
Oh, sorry, 16th.
There might be. You think about the millions of people that are watching us right now, they're going to be going, oh my God, we've got to go and meet Taters, Liz, and Hog.
Yeah, but by the time they get to watch this, they're probably about 5 years too late. So, yeah, fine.
It's all good. It's all good.
We're
Bloody
good.
hell.
We're still all right.
So any other trailers we haven't mentioned?
There's probably loads, but
There's probably some shit ones. What about The Crown, the latest trailer?
I'm not
Crown?
interested.
What's that about? A dentist?
Not interested. Oh, Ghostbusters, Frozen Empire.
Oh,
There's another Ghostbusters?
yeah,
Oh,
with the Stranger Things cast.
Oh, is it following on from Afterlife?
Yes.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
I thought
Okay.
it was all right.
Frozen Empire. It's called.
I thought he looked all right, but when I watch it, no. Bring out a new Harry Potter film. Bring out like the new Hunger Games prequel with old Snow White in it. Am I going to watch it? No.
Nah.
It'd be all right. Maybe. I don't know. But I think the last Ghostbusters with the Stranger Things guy in it.
And Paul Rudd as well, wasn't it?
Right, yeah, I think it was all right. So I'm led to believe. And they've done another one. So
Yeah, it doesn't the trailer wasn't great, let's put it that way. It wasn't great.
do you think so?
No, basically
I've seen it. So
basically out of nowhere, New York City completely freezes.
Yeah.
it's the day after tomorrow.
That's exactly what I thought. That's exactly what I thought. Day
Day
after
after tomorrow with
but
ghosts.
with a few ghosts.
Yes. Ghostbusters. Come on, let's not do that.
It wasn't good trailer.
Ghostbusters. Otherwise, I'm going to have to cut the whole cast.
What? I'm not dissing the original Ghostbusters. I'm
This
saying
one's been
this one.
6 weeks in the making. It's just like,
Yeah, exactly.
You're an alien. You can't diss the Ghostbusters. Can't do it.
I can't diss the originals. This I can.
What about the 2016 Get All Girl Power one?
That I can definitely diss.
did you watch it? Did you genuinely watch that movie?
No.
I did try. I got up to the alleyway scene. There was an alleyway.
The only bit in that movie that actually
Wow.
is any good is the scenes with Chris Hemsworth.
No, I didn't get that far.
Oh, his character is such a dick.
My
He's so funny. He is so funny.
10 or 15 minutes in, I think there was an alleyway scene, and I just thought, no.
His character in that movie is so fucking stupid. He's got his glasses, so he takes his glasses off to clean his glasses, and he hasn't got any lenses in them, so he doesn't have to clean. It's a bit of a chore just cleaning them. No, it's worth it. Just that bit. Try and find that bit on YouTube. Watch that. It's funny.
Funny that even that sounds shit. That isn't.
That's just me telling it. That's all that is.
Yeah. No, that's not funny, is it?
It is. It is funny.
Why would he
But
It's just
what-
miserable.
clean it if he hasn't got no lenses in it? And why would he put them on his head?
They don't. Oh, see, you're not meant to ask those questions.
What else have we got before Christmas?
Uh,
I don't know. Halloween's done.
There's a march for Palestine tomorrow.
Oh God, here we go. There's a new James Bond movie.
Oh,
Films.
Not until they can find.
Actually, we've got this far, and you haven't mentioned James Bond. That's pretty good.
And now you're baiting me.
I know.
Didn't they
I've done
say
it on
about,
purpose.
didn't they say it was about latest rumor was Christopher Nolan?
No.
That was the
What?
latest rumor. Christopher Nolan's
It's always
doing
going
the
to
next
be a
Bond.
rumour. It's always going to, you know, as Bananarama once said, I heard a rumour. And with James Bond, you're going to get it weekly.
Of course.
They're going to, and every now and again, when they, I don't know, when they're trying to drum up some interest or get some,
Yeah, they do something controversial. Yeah.
yeah, they're going to say, we're going to make her a chick and we're going to make her gay.
And lame.
Yeah, and lame. That's when they're trying to drum up some investment.
Yeah.
Money
Well,
investment.
got,
And they're going out and they're going, oh, can you give us a cheeky little 50 million for the
yeah,
new
I've got.
gay black
I'm just searching now.
James Bond?
I'm just searching now for what's coming out this year. We got Wonka.
Yeah.
We got Chicken Run, Dawn of the
Who's
Nugget,
in Wonka? Is it what's his face again?
Timothy Chalamet,
Huh?
young Wonka.
Chalamet, yeah.
Yeah, and
Young Wonka.
and believe it or not, Hugh Grant is playing an Oompa Loompa. Hugh Grant is playing an Oompa Loompa. How his career has soured.
It's just God.
Your imagination.
Rowan Atkinson's in it apparently as well,
That'd be fun.
and Matt Lucas.
See,
It's very random.
Matt Lucas.
Yeah, but we have got Chicken Run, Dawn of the Nugget coming out.
Okay.
Mel Gibson in that as well.
No, he's not. No, he's not. No,
We run Dawn of the Nugget.
Yeah. Although Ramesh Ranganathan's in it.
Okay.
Winds me right up, that bloke.
He's from my area.
Yeah, he's from around our way. Yeah.
Yeah. Zachary Levi's in it. There's not much here, man. Aquaman. We've still got Aquaman this year.
Aquaman.
And the Lost Kingdom.
Aquaman, not Amber Heard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rebel Moon on Netflix.
That's probably the one I'm most looking forward to.
Yeah, I would say that's fair.
Yeah.
I'd say that's fair. And there's a film called Ferrari with Adam Driver coming out at the end of the year.
That will probably be all right, but
Yeah.
it would just be a film.
Yeah. There's not much else there, is there, really?
It's a bit like Ford versus Ferrari. What was that one? And that
Ford versus Ferrari.
that was a decent film. That was a really
Who was in that? That was
Ford.
Christian Bale and
Christian Bale.
Who's the other one?
Damon? Matt Damon?
Is it Matt Damon?
Matt Damon.
Matt Damon.
Matt Damon.
Anyway, where am I?
We were talking about that the other day, actually. Team America.
Oh, I love Team America.
Yeah.
Great movie. Again, from the creators of South Park.
Those boys, yeah.
Right. That's enough now, isn't it?
You've had enough.
You had enough of you?
He's got to take his meds.
Yeah. That's enough bollocks, isn't it, for one night?
Well, again, coming into the podcast with relatively little to work with.
And we still waffle for 2 hours.
You've done all right. That's all right.
We've done all right with that.
Yeah.
And less people. So that means more waffle content per person.
Yeah.
That means, like, potentially this could have been double the size. That's what she.
Waffle the next generation.
Yeah. So, no, that was a good return of the waffle. That was a good return of the podcast.
Yeah, we've done well there, man. We've done well.
Now we just need none of those big long breaks anymore.
No. So in 2 weeks,
We'll have less to talk about, and 3 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're going to start getting into Christmas territory.
I'm saying the rate we're going with people disappearing, though, it might be you on your own. So
yeah,
what?
you're all abandoning me. You're all abandoning.
Never, never.
No, we're here, man. We're here for you. It's all good. It's like therapy, man. It's good.
All right, guys. Well, that was a good one. That was good. That was waffle-tastic, man.
That was.
It was. It really was. Really, really was. It was good. It was good though, man. I enjoyed it.
Nevertheless, all good things must come to an end.
Yeah.
So, I think it's time to freeze frame.
Oh, yeah.